Are you a roofer looking for a steady flow of roof replacement appointments that will allow you to double your revenue within the next 12 months and finally scale your business past the $5 or $10 million mark? Well, what if I told you I can deliver all of that and fill up your pipeline with roof replacement appointments, completely risk-free? Would you still be interested? Hi, my name is Mark with Profit Roofing Systems, and our mission is to help roofers dominate their local market. And with this goal in mind, we built a complete market domination system that gets our clients, on average, a 10x return on investment within the first 6 months, and then doubles their revenue within the first 12 months. You know, after working with almost 100 roofers in the past 5 years, testing what works best, we've come up with a system that nobody else in the industry has developed before. And now we are helping roofers scale their business across that, $5 and $10 million threshold and achieve complete market domination. I know you want to dominate your local market too, and matter of fact, chances are you've already tried to do it on your own, right? Through door knocking, through telemarketing, and your third-party lead gen services such as Home Advisor and your Angie's List. And when that didn't work, you probably waited for some hailstorm to hit just so you could keep your business afloat. None of this brought you appointments reliable opportunities for growth. So you turned to a roofing marketing agency for help, and you paid them big bucks to get you customers through SEO, Google ads, and Facebook ads. And they even said you'd get a free website completely on the house. It all seemed like a pretty good deal. But eventually you end up with a few $1,000s less in your pocket, and you probably felt a little cheated and scammed. And then, a couple months down the line, you still hadn't seen any results. No roof replacement appointments, no profit, and more importantly, no return on investment. So you realized all the promises were just lies meant to separate you from your cash. So, you decided to end that relationship. And then all of a sudden, they took away your free website, and they left you with nothing. And I understand exactly what you've been experiencing. Over the past 5 years, I've talked to hundreds of roofers who've been through the same thing, unfortunately. But that doesn't have to be your situation. Let me tell you about Kyle. Kyle started his company at 24 years old with $100 in his pocket. He tried everything you've tried. He's tried door knocking, referrals, cold calling, online third-party lead services. He tried working with what he calls okay-ish marketing agencies. He even tried doing it on his own and spent 6 months learning how to create paid online advertising campaigns. All of this allowed him to grow his business to $1 million in revenue. But that was it, no further. What frustrated him the most was the fact that this way of doing business offered him no reliability, predictability, or long-term opportunities for growth. So when I met him, he'd already had his fair share of negative experiences. And winning him over was definitely no piece of cake. But I know we could help his business and get him to the next level. So we agreed that let's just set out and just do a 3-month trial. Fast forward to today, Kyle's about to break the $5 million mark, and not only that, at the beginning of the year, he knew exactly how many appointments he would have by the end of the year. And this is all thanks to the predictability and reliability of our marketing system that we put in place for him. Now, I'm sure you're wondering how we helped Kyle achieve all of this. And here's the simple answer. MADMAT, Market Domination Matrix. This is a system that we built exclusively for roofers like you. Let me show you the MADMAT system. Phase 1, Asset Accumulation System. Asset Accumulation System is a dead simple way to retrieve all of your online assets, including your website, your content, and business citations. And it puts you in full control over them. Roofers have had a lot of bad experiences with marketing agencies holding their web assets hostage and losing all control over them and their business when they decide that they wanted to end the relationship. And they're usually attracted to these agencies by their free website promises. But once they end the relationship, they wind up with no website, no results, and definitely no profit. And through our asset accumulation system, we give our clients full ownership of their online assets and complete control over their website with no hidden catches or costs or fees. So this is exactly what we did for Kyle. An agency had worked with took his website away when he decided to end the contract. And they also deprived him of access to his content and business citations. This is where we implemented our asset accumulation system and immediately put Kyle in full control of his online assets. Kyle then told us that he never even liked his website that the agency had built for him. So we looked at it, and to tell you the truth, he agreed that it definitely needed to be redesigned. So we built him a brand new website that matches his vision and portrays his professionalism and skills. We were then ready to implement phase 2, which is brand and reputation quality assurance. This is a system that allows us to create a trustworthy and professional looking brand by you and for you, actively collecting real and positive reviews from your customers, as well as managing your social media presence and producing quality content. Working with Kyle and many others, we realized that agencies often don't prioritize a roofer's online presentation. They also don't actively work on generating positive reviews from customers, nor pushing down the negative ones. In other words, they're doing your competitors a favor. However, through our brand and quality reputation assurance, we make sure this doesn't happen. So this system that we've built allows us to essentially collect quality and real reviews on your Google, your Yelp, and third-party review sites. And we also push down any negative reviews from the past customers, so that way only your best work and happiest customers appear when searched online. And then we manage your social media and create valuable content for all of your online channels to reflect your reputation, expertise, and in-depth knowledge of your industry. And after all, potential clients will almost always look you up online before contacting you. And if your presentation and reputation online are poor, they'll just go to your competitors and they won't think much about it. Kyle never really had the time to deal with all of that stuff. So his online presentation and reputation did suffer. However, next, we then immediately deployed our brand and reputation and quality assurance system, and through which he devised with us a social media strategy. And so we started pushing reliable and quality content on his website and generated 104 5-star reviews across Google, Facebook, HomeAdvisor, Yelp, and Angie's List. And we were able to basically move on to the next phase, which is phase 3, strategic multi-channel appointment acquisition. And that's real fancy verbiage for, this is a system to strategically combine multiple appointment generation channels in order to deliver as many roof replacement appointments as you need. This is for the short and long term. And roofers often depend on unpredictable and unreliable channels that produce unqualified leads and very few appointments. And so from what I've heard from the hundreds of roofers that we've spoke to, marketing agencies aren't that much better, and that's why we've designed strategic multi-channel appointment acquisition. Our system starts by securing leads and appointments immediately, while also ensuring profit and predictable growth and so scalability in the long run. So this is exactly what we did for Kyle. We basically designed a personalized strategy for his roofing company, and then we launched campaigns on all fronts: Facebook ads, Google ads, local service ads, and SEO. And then with the Facebook ads, Google ads, and Google local service ads, we started generating immediate results in the form of 60 roof replacement appointments every single month. And then with the SEO, we, within 6 months, secured a position of complete market domination on Google compared to his competitors in the area. So phase number 4, that's going to be appointment scheduling automation. We built this system so that we can automatically follow up on each and every lead and turn them into scheduled roof replacement appointments, making sure that no lead is ever wasted. Roofers often struggle with following up and, essentially closing them as well. Either it's because they don't have enough time or they don't have the right salespeople. Closing is a skill set that takes a lot of time, effort, and experience to master. We know that. And when an underqualified rep does it, you usually end up with a lot of wasted time, money, and opportunities. On top of that, after pumping thousands of leads through our system, we've noticed that there's a definite trend across all of our clients, and that is the lead quality decreases by the minute. If you follow up with a lead within 60 seconds, your chances of closing that lead is 391% higher. But the longer you wait, the chances get thinner. And after about 30 minutes, your chances to ever set that appointment is damn near zero. And that's why we built an automated multi-channel system that follows up on each lead immediately as it comes into our system. And then our trained and experienced appointment setters finish the job and turn leads into the scheduled appointments. So when we say our system is completely hands-off and done for you, we actually mean it. Kyle really struggled with the follow-up process and closing the leads. And it's hard for him, it was hard for him to juggle the follow-up, the phone calls, while also managing the actual roofing work, and then also managing the customer satisfaction. He had a lot on his plate. But when we implemented appointment scheduling automation system that we had, he was finally able to relax a bit and dedicate his full attention to what he does best, roofing. So moving on, we've come up to our final phase. This is phase 5. You guys get access to our dedicated success manager and comprehensive success dashboard. And so this system grants you full visibility and 24/7 access to your campaign progress and leads through your success dashboard. This also allows you regular and open communication through your dedicated success manager. Agencies are notorious for being very hard to reach, and roofers have to fight tooth and nail just to hear back from them. And this is likely because they just don't have results to show, or they're just not working, right? And so the only thing they're pretty much doing is bleeding you guys financially. But with our MADMAT system, your success manager is always readily available. You will always hear back from us within 24 hours. And you'll receive an in-depth weekly and monthly report based on the progress of your campaigns. In the meantime, you can always use your comprehensive success dashboard to see exactly what we're working on. Kyle is very invested in everything that goes on with his business. So having Stella on call has been extremely helpful to him. And so he's able to make changes to his website, adjust his campaigns, or simply keep track of them, right? Make any other changes or any other questions he may desire, all with no extra charges and always with a prompt response from Stella. We've perfected the system and based it on your needs, giving you benefits that no one else has given you. And we want to help you scale your business and achieve predictable and significant long-term growth. We want to help you guys dominate your local market and become #1 roofer in the area. And to help you get there, we'd like to offer you a free demo call. But there's got to be a catch, right? But here's the catch. If we feel you're a good fit, we'll offer you the opportunity to work with us. But I want to make myself clear, our system is exclusive and we only work with 1 roofer per area. Now, you may be asking, why is that? The answer is simple, because only 1 roofer can dominate 1 metro area. So if we want to keep our promise of complete domination, we have to be very strict about the 1 roofer we choose. And that is also why the number of roofers we work with is limited and why we accept only those who qualify. So who is this system for? The system's for both residential and commercial roofers, both single location and multi-location roofers, people who are working both in retail and insurance markets. So if that applies to you, let's schedule your free demo call. I'll analyze your website, your Google Ads, show you where exactly you're standing in terms of SEO. I'll tell you who your main competitors are and explain which strategies they're using to outperform you. And lastly, I'll explain the strategies we will implement to turn that around and make you the #1 roofer in your area. Once we partner up, you'll be able to finally focus on what you do best, and that's roofing. And once and for all, you'll be able to stop worrying about customers and appointment generation. You'll have a full pipeline of booked appointments. You'll have a partner that has you covered on all fronts when it comes to the marketing online, at least. And you'll get completely hands-off system where everything is taken care of. And the best part of all is we offer complete transparency, full visibility, and clear communication at all times. We're also giving you a risk-free guarantee. So if we don't deliver on the set appointments, we'll work for free of charge until you get them. So basically, you got nothing to lose. Now, if you're interested in becoming a part of this exclusive market domination system, just click on the link below this video and to book your free demo call. Now, if you're wondering, how we are different from those agencies at all, that cause you to lose so much money and get nothing in return, well, let me first tell you, it's not your fault. I know they were last-ditch effort after trying everything else. You couldn't have known they would have no real marketing tactics, generate very few low-quality leads on rare occasions, and provide you with no real solutions to close those leads. But with MADMAT, we're offering you a complete start-to-finish system through which we bring you leads to the point of sales and hand you over ready scheduled appointments. And on top of that, we'll offer you a risk-free guarantee, which means if we don't set the number of appointments, we work for free until you get them, and all of that with our MADMAT system. With MADMAT, you'll never have to chase appointments, ever again. And the best thing is, you won't have to deal with shady agencies anymore who are only after your money. You won't have to fight and beg for your online assets, and you will stop receiving bulks of unqualified, cheap leads that are impossible to close. Jump in on a free demo call with us, and I'll show you how, but our system is not for everybody. First of all, MADMAT is not for roofers who don't have an annual revenue of at least $1 million. Roofers who are not willing to invest at least $3,000 a month into scaling their business, or roofers that don't have a sales team, right? It is also not for those who are only looking to book a few appointments only per month, right? All right, that's it from me. I hope you guys have booked your call already. If you did, I look forward to speaking with you. And if you didn't, I hope you got value from this at least. Maybe this is not the right time for you or your business, but so don't hesitate to circle back and reach out to me anytime in the future. I'll be happy to discuss with you. All right, see you guys on the other side.